Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Here we go.
And, of course, Chet Holmgren.
And you have to give huge props to their front office. Pulling off a deal for a star player. It's hard to do in the NBA, but they got it done, and this team is much better for it.
Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's Nowitzki. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Here's Harper. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Nowitzki. Ivisic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, B.A., to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Here's Harper. No good on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Pass to Ivisic. 13 feet out. And it's in. Off the glass.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Here's Stojakovic. 6 to shoot. The fader. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Here's Ivisic. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. No luck on that one.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Nowitzki. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night.
Well, he's a guy that count on.
Oh, man.
Oh!
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Here's Nowitzki. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Pass to Ivisic. They double him with Holmgren. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Nowitzki, that one's good.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Clippers making a change here. It's stolen. Pass to Nowitzki. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Shoes at home.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Harper. 7 points in the game. And it's the Clippers on the break.
And Dort there on full display, both ends. Once he swipes it away, the offense comes easily.
From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements. And the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
And the Clippers with the ball. The Blazers making their last shot. To the inside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Blazers trail by 5. Shot's good by Sarr.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Portland shooting their first free throws of this game. Both good from the line that time. 55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Portland trailing here. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
From deep, Sarr. Pure from three-point range. Sarr's got 7 points in the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Portland making a switch here. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Here's Sarr. He's got 7. And he can't jam it through. Here's Arenas. With 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Portland ahead.
20.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Portland.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Now here's Poole. Picked it out of midair. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Iguodaro, no good. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Here's the 3. Portland with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Sarr misses. Now the Clippers with it. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. He drops it from range. Queen got himself on the board with a 3 there. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And another area where Poole continues to work has just become a much more effective passer.
Here's Sarr. He's got 9. Pass to Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
This one for 3. Iguodaro grabs a miss. And Portland has possession. Into the lane. Out to Lillard. Pass to Stojakovic. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. Stojakovic has got his first 3 points of the game. Down low. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the Blazers making a change here.
1 shot.
And that one misses. So it's Portland now. Outside Sharp. Pass to Sarr. Dort with a steal. Poole outside. Here's Nowitzki. Who is stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And that one's good. Iguodaro.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of pass.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Poole outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 54 left in the first half of this one. Poole outside. from deep.
Well, that three-point stroke of Jordan Poole, that's really come a long way.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Nowitzki. Top of the key. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. And so he makes both from the line. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Arenas. Drills it from deep. Arenas has got 7.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Sarr. And he lays it up and in.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And that one drops.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Misses the deep three-point attempt. It's stolen. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Got a hand on it. Pass to Thor. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Sarr. Good on the bucket. Sarr's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Los Angeles up by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Pass to Isaac. Fires the 3. That shot is off.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Arenas to the paint. Here's Ivicic. And he goes in for the dunk.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there. Oh, Holmgren, the touch from range.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Arenas with the bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Blazers trail by 6. Pass to Fox. Nice move. Inside. Holmgren. Chet not messing around inside.
And Chet leaving no doubt about that one.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Here's Harper. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Harper, shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Blazers making a change here. So he gets them both. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Here's Arenas. He's got 13. Elbow shot on the way. And there's another one for the Clippers.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And Harper gets it to go. Harper's gotten 4 this quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
First team foul.
The Clippers lead by 6. Here's Arenas. He's got 15. Elbow shot. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Now Portland with it. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip. Pass to Pippen. Three-pointer. Cuts off the pass. Here's Bates. And he capped off the break with a monster slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Harper. The layup off target. An opportunity to pad the lead.
And BA, if they can push it into double digits, that's tough to overcome.
Arenas. Outside Porter. Pass to Bates. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Oh,
Yes, sir.
Wow. And he jams it home with authority.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Portland has possession. It's a 10-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Lillard outside.
2 minutes.
To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Head up, scanning the floor. Lillard makes a terrific feed. Great point guard play from him that time.
Poole left side. Pass to Thor. Clock at 6. Back to Poole. Let's go with a 3. Portland with a rebound. Here's Lillard. He got a piece of it. Here's Nowitzki. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A minute 9 left in the third quarter here. knocks down the triple.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Now Lillard. The rebound by Nowitzki.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Porter. Yes, it's good. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Out to the right wing. Lillard deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Wolf. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Nowitzki. He's got 6. Over Lillard. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Nowitzki's got 8 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break up 12. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard, and it's been working. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Poole. To the inside. Here's Queen. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Clippers lead by 14. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The rebound by Nowitzki.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to Iguodaro. Shakes him. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
If you look at career assist numbers for Damian Lillard, the stats don't really jump off the page at you. He's been asked to score more, but he's a creative playmaker when need be.
Tipped. It's Sharp with a drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Both teams changing it up here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, BA.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And it's Poole with the ball for Los Angeles. Pass to Dort. Shot clock at 6. stolen by Holmgren. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
I mean, Holmgren, not that hard for him at his height, but jamming it through.
The Clippers lead by 10. Poole with the ball. Down low. Pass to Queen. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen. They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Poole outside. To stop the drought. And it's good on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And the Clippers making a change here. Here's Sarr. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Blazers trail by 9. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. Picked his pocket. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside for Dort. Here's Nowitzki. Pulls up. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Harper. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Pippen. Here's Harper. Dort defending. Just 5 to shoot. And the basket by Pippen.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
A minute 39 left in the final quarter. Harper pulls it in. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. Big run right now for them, 11-2.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
That possession just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Arenas. Harper pulls it in. Pass to Sarr. Great D that time from Porter. The Clippers lead by 5. Here's Arenas. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up. And it's the Blazers with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan, able to swat that one away.
There's a screen from the high post. Ivisic stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession.
Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, number 14, Asa Newell.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Pippen. Great D that time from Porter. Shot from the wing. Arenas with the bucket. Los Angeles picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch.
Shoot pro, 458 drop, playing bulletproof song. Every few shows, I just buy some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low. Through the Cancun,